Hey everyone, I'd like you all to get a glass of water before we jump into the content. We're going to do a live Source 5 activation quickly. We're going to be doing another one on abundance. So, with that said, if you could get yourself a glass of water. The code's been updated tremendously since we did the I did the beta last week, so we got about another 8 days into it, and it's actually nearing completion now and is on schedule for a late October release. There's been some really cool feedback, and earlier today I did a MDM minute activation for abundance on it. Code's been updated again since then, and I want to do one more. So with that said, everyone just grab a glass of water. Now, the Source 5 is a manifestation program utilizing the Aquaware 5 engine, and it's been very, very successful over the years. This is the fifth iteration of the technology. The program is all about manifesting. Traditional manifestation is has been around forever. And to be honest with you, it doesn't work. 99.9% of the people fail at it. Why? Because they have doubt and worry and other low vibrations. So, traditional manifestation, you visualize in your head exactly what you want. You release it, the source of the universe grabs it and brings that manifestation into fruition. The time by which it's released from your head and comes into fruition is trying period, if you will. If you have any doubt or worry during that time, it just stops and you have to start over. That's why 99.9% of the people fail to manifest anything on their own. The cerebral mental capacity you need to do it, and the foresight is incredible. So with that thought, I wanted to make manifestation fun and easy and incorporate it into a state of the art feature pack software program. And I did back in 2010 with the Source One. They called it reality in a bottle or something, the genie in the bottle. And today, 7 years later, 8 years later, we have the Source 5, and it is super slick, very, very fast, and incredibly potent in delivering the manifestation that you want. And I explained traditional manifestation. The way the Source 5 works is we're not releasing the manifestation out of our mind into the universe. We're going to consciously direct it in the water via the technology. And then you're going to drink that programmed water. That allows the manifestation to come out of the body on what we call light rays, and the universe picks up those light rays. And the cool thing about that is it's shielded from point A to point B. Traditionally, you release it from your head, source of the universe delivers it. You have doubt or worry between points A or B, just stops, doesn't work. The source protects that manifestation and delivers it generally within 72 hours, depending on what it is, sometimes quicker. Karen Can did a video. She manifested over $1,300 in 12 or 24 hours. There's been other things just happening. People are posting on Facebook, social media, sending me emails. So there's a lot of buzz out there. And again, folks, this is the most anticipated program, even more so than Aquaware 5, which is kind of surprising, that I've ever done. And tonight we're going to do a live activation with it. So what you need to do is just kind of get calm, get in your place of power, and just how do I get the Facebook Live? Well, you just go to my page. Hang on a second, folks. So with that said, we're going to do a live activation on Aquaware 5. You need a glass of water. You need a clear manifestation in your head of what you want to bring into fruition. Very, very important. The clearer your manifestation is in your head, the more powerful your manifestation will come into fruition. If you want to manifest some type of car, you think of the model in your head, and you think of the color, and you smell the leather, and you wax it, and you gas it up, and you drive it. That is creating a powerful manifestation in your mind, ultra powerful, and you create your reality as you move through it. You consciously create it. The environment reacts to you. The more positive you are, the environment reacts positive. And with water is the ultimate programming material. I actually have a MDM minute tomorrow all about water. It's going to be kind of interesting. So, with that said, we're ready to rock. I'll count backwards 3, 2, 1. The only thing that is required of you is to just put your attention on the water. That's it. You just put your attention on the water for a second. This all happens at the speed of thought. The software, the Source 5, does everything else. Absolutely everything else. So, folks, with that said, 3, 2, 1. Where your attention goes, the manifestation will go. Water can be in front of you. It can be a case of water downstairs. It can be a body of water on the other side of the planet, or a cup of coffee on Mars. It absolutely does not matter. Where your manifestation goes, where your attention goes, the manifestation will follow. Very, very powerful piece of software. We're almost done here, folks. The new Source 5 engine is ultra fast. It takes about 29 seconds. The original one, I think, took like 3 minutes. So each iteration of the code gets a little bit tighter. My understanding gets a little bit better, and then it just gets more potent. With that said, everyone, go ahead and drink your manifestation. Ooh. That one's thick. Wow. Got a nice taste to it. So that was Source 5, folks. Again, we are on schedule for a late October launch. This Friday, I have the first sampling of the HFA Plus coming in, and I'm very, very excited. I'll share that in an MDM minute, probably either late Friday night or Saturday morning. From what I've been hearing and the pictures I've been seeing, it's beautiful, but I'm going to kind of bite my tongue until I actually get it. And then, of course, we have the HFA Mini, which is scheduled for December, and then which leads me to what I want to talk about tonight, which is the 13-day Body, Mind, and Challenge. So I've done a couple videos around it. I talked about it on an MDM minute, and I talked about it, I think, in a couple emails, and it's really starting to pick up. I have received an overwhelming response from all of you, and that's very, very appreciated. So I know I'm striking the chord somewhere with everyone. And the original school of thought was to have this in place by November. Now, for those of you that have been with me for a long time, know that I don't release anything until it's absolutely perfect. And the more, hey Karen, the more that I started to dive into the mechanics of how this is going to work, the more levels of complexity it's delivered. Now, I have 3 or 4 major product launches coming between now and the end of the year, and my time really needs to be focused on that. But with that said, I am going to be dedicating a tremendous amount of time to bring this into fruition for all of you. And the goal here is to create a 30-day challenge for all of you, unlike anything you've ever seen before. That will encompass the body, the mind, the spirit, and the energetic level, which I'm going to do. And it will be a combination of videos and probably some planning and some other documentation that will be downloaded. But the core of the entire program is going to be 30 days of videos, okay? I promise we're going to keep the videos under 5 minutes a day, and they will incorporate body, mind, and spirit. Now, the team of people, and I haven't even announced this yet, is already starting to form. So when the team is completely formed, I'll send out an email introducing everyone and giving you their website information and all of that. But right now, we have acquired an expert in physical fitness and dieting. He has some of his own books, I believe. We acquired a SEO expert to help with the awareness of the videos that are going to be created. We acquired a PR expert that will help write emails and keep in contact with you. Now, with that said, I know a lot of people are going to be watching this video over the next 48 to 72 hours. And at the end of it, I'm going to put an email address at the bottom. It's 30-day challenge, THIRTYDAYCHALLENGE. So there's no numbers. It's 30-day challenge at moderndaymystic.com. And that will be the focal point to have your questions answered. People just love to email me at every email address they've ever had. And this particular program really needs to be focused and centralized. There's going to be a core team of 8 to 10 professionals, experts in what they do, helping bring this into fruition for all of you. Now, the launch I really wanted to do before the holidays, but it's just not going to happen. There's a lot of planning. The month of October is really going to be bringing this team together, working within their busy schedules, getting us all organized, talking about expectations. The month of November will be creating the videos, and then the month of December will be putting this all together and getting it ready for a January launch. And so the kind of so you get an understanding of what we are, the MDM team is looking for. We have 3 or 4 areas where we would love to get some people. So we talk about the body. I would like to get 2 people in each category, and they, if they're specializing in working out, dieting routines, writing books about health, anything that has to do with the body, and creating a workout plan in the beginner, intermediate, hardcore would be fantastic. And these are the people that will, take up a minute or two of these 5-minute videos each day that we're going to do over 30 days. They're going to motivate you, okay? They're going to motivate you to eat right, to get out there and walk, run, lift weights, whatever's within your comfort zone. It will be represented in this particular 30-day challenge. And that brings us to the mind. So we have one expert in the body. I'm looking for another one. So again, part of the awareness campaign and part of all you feeling like you're a part of this, and I really want to make this one giant movement, is to, if you know somebody that would love to participate and help this inner team bring this in. I want to do a very high end, very, very polished 30-day challenge for all of you, and the more expertise we have, the better it's going to be. Please have them contact me on that 30-day challenge at moderndaymystic.com. The second is the mind. The mind is kind of a tricky one. I'm looking for possibly people that are good in mind games that help strengthen the mind, possibly a dietitian to help strengthen the mind, anything that does the mind to make it sharper. Any type of information expert that you can recommend that would love to join this team, please have them email me there. Which then leads us to the spirit. For the spirit, there's 2 people I'm looking for, possibly a Reiki master and possibly a yoga master, someone that's really, really in tune with their spirit and can help teach us all techniques, energy, movement, possibly. And then the 4th part of it is going to be all mine, and that's all about raw energy, high energy. I'm going to be showing you techniques you've never seen before with water, with geometry, with all kinds of cool stuff. So again, this whole team will create 30 days worth of videos. They're going to be about 5 minutes each every day, and each person will have 30 seconds or a minute to talk about a recipe, talk about the part of the workout. But it's all meant to motivate you, and the reason I'm doing this is because I really want to give back to all of you. You've all been very good to me over the years, and now it's time for me to give back in other ways that I have been. And I think this is really going to rock. I'm really, really pumped to do this. And the idea behind the 30-day challenge is to create this massive movement and help people that are in need. Because when the body, the mind, and the spirit are not in alignment, you just do not perform optimally optimal throughout your day. So it's really, really important to keep all these in balance. And I did a minute around this, but I'll just go back into it. It's my opinion that in the spirit end of this, everyone has a kindred spirit, whether they're conscious about it or not. And the spirit always vibrates out of the three pretty much at the highest level. And then comes the mind. And if the mind, just through the environment, the pollutants, certain types of fabric that we wear, if you're a chain smoker, you abuse drugs or alcohol, the mind's level of vibration comes way down. And that leads us to the body, and I'm working in the reverse order, top to bottom. And it's kind of funny, it's not by coincidence that it goes body, mind, and spirit, because the body is always the worst, especially in the Western culture. You know, we've got a lot of fast food here, a lot of good stuff to eat, and the body just is always the one that seems to slug out the most. So if the body is out of shape and not in alignment with the mind and the spirit, you don't work at your optimal performance. If the mind is out of context or out of whack with the body and the spirit, you don't work at your optimal performance. And if your spirit is out of whack, you don't operate at the optimal performance. So the body, mind, and spirit need to come together. And to my knowledge, this has never been done before, especially with the expertise that we have at our fingertips. And it's really, really important, folks, that you start to spread the word about what's coming, and that we're looking for a few more experts in the body, mind, and spirit. Just have them contact me. 30-day challenge at Modern Day Mystic, and we will get out the information. Now, there'll be a email list that'll be set up in the next week, and it'll work its way through the MDM master list, the email list, and all the social media. You'll all know exactly where to go to sign up. It's either going to be a page on the MDM site, or it'll be a MailChimp. Just quickly put in your email. And once we have your email, you'll be on that list for all the information that'll be coming out. And eventually we'll have a nice page set up on the MDM site that you'll all have access to if you registered via your email, that you can go in the collective experience, and as this starts to take shape, will start to unfold. And I want to make this a team effort with everybody. So if you guys got ideas, and you want to contribute in some way, 30-day challenge of Modern Day Mystic is the place to go. We need to really filter everything through there, folks. I get a lot of emails, and this is very, very important to me that we touch as many people as we can. The SEO expert will be helping me. Once the videos for the promotional part of it are created and start to filter, we will be getting them out in the world as much as we can. And in contributing to this, if you guys can just spread the word of what's coming, it could be a really, really big movement. And again, it's all about creating awareness and getting it out there. Another spot I'm looking to fill is a video expert. Okay, I'm not a video expert, and I don't pretend to be. I do a lot of these MDM minutes, and they're just kind of put together ad hoc, really, really fast. I throw a beginning and end on there. I don't really spend too much time on the aspect of it, and I'm learning as I go. As everything I do, I learn as I go, and I make mistakes all the time, and I figure stuff out. But the 30-day Body, Mind, and Spirit challenge can be life altering for those that want to participate. And there's going to be a support mechanism in there. These people that are brought on board will be there to answer your questions, to help you, to inspire you. Of course, I'll be doing the energy work on it, and boom, I'm going to really push all of you to join me. And look, I'm putting this together with a lot of people, okay? But I'm going to be doing it. So I'm going to weigh in the first day, and I'm going to put a diary up every day of my shortcomings and my triumphs and my pitfalls and the glory that I have. Look, my mom's Bronx Italian. She's a great cook. Okay, and I'm part Italian, and pizza and pasta and carbs are just part of my daily diet. And maybe I have to give them up. I don't know, but the body, mind, and spirit will come into alignment if you're working towards it, folks. You don't have to have, the tabloid type body. You don't have to have the Einstein mind, and you don't need the Buddha spirit. What you need to do is work at it. When you work at it, everything starts coming into alignment. And when things start to come into alignment, you feel inspired. We'll have a blog set up so people can get up there and, join the community and kind of collaborate on what they're doing and how they're doing. And, to some aspect, we'll set up a support network for you guys. I don't want to be Jenny Craig. I don't know anything about this. Again, I'm just using my years of experience with creative thinking outside the box and, bringing products to bear that people just love. And I'm really going to put my heart and soul into this project. And, I really want people to succeed, because when your body, mind, and spirit are in alignment, you start to reach these higher octaves. And in the higher octaves is where the magic happens. And that's the only place you ever want to be. It's amazing when you start getting into these higher octaves, how the information just flows. I did a quote yesterday, the day before, and this one's really important. I want you to understand this. And the timing, again, as usual, is always perfect. Let me see here. Nope, that's not it. Oh, here it is. Okay. Again, folks, when I write these quotes, a lot of this stuff is just really channeled. I kind of get in my space and the information just flows. But this one is really interesting, and it's very much in alignment with what we're talking about now. And it says, really, to reach the higher octaves, begin with simple acts of kindness. Upon progressing, you will receive a bit of information. Remember, it's all about information and the information stream. What you do with that information determines if you achieve the next octave. So, in hindsight, we're talking about bringing in the body, mind, and spirit into alignment. Okay, that's a bit of information. Wink, wink. All right. Upon processing, you will receive that information. What you do with that information determines if you achieve the next octave. So, the very act of you're here tonight listening to me, blah, 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 and the very act of listening and beginning to participate in this challenge, and this is going to be a challenge, folks. I'm challenging you to be better than you are. Be fucking brave. I love that quote. Be fucking brave. And as you start to progress in this challenge, you're reaching, and what you do with that information, or how you process that information that you're given, really determines if you make it to the next level. So each day that we are progressing in this challenge, you're reaching a higher octave. And if you've been with me for a long time, one thing that I always tell you: you will be blown away at the end of this challenge. And we're going to do it after the holidays. It just kind of fits inside with New Year's resolution, the diets that don't work, the exercise equipment that you buy and you put in the closet in 6 months and you're all pumped. There's a 30-day challenge. You're going to have amazing personal trainers for 5-minute YouTube videos every day. They'll be released probably at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you can just watch it first thing. It'll be jam-packed with information. And at the end of these, I will be doing energy activations, very high-level energy activations, utilizing all of my collective experience and knowledge that I have gained And you'll see that coming out in the MDM minutes over time, and we'll use that to better your life. It's a way to give back. It's a way to just be amazing. So, do you guys got any questions for me? If you do, I'll get those answered. Mm-hmm. I don't know how to use this Facebook thingy on the browser. Well, again, folks, that email address is 30daychallenge at moderndaymystic.com. It's THIRTYDAY challenge at Modern Day Mystic. I'll post it. I'll post it on the YouTube video that I put out, and I'll post it at the bottom of this Facebook. And that really needs to be the focal point. Now, everyone, I got a lot of emails from everyone. I'm in. Oh, that's great. And I got overwhelmed. I get excited about something, blah, blah, blah. I shoot my mouth off and I get inundated for the next 2 weeks, like just going through all the emails. It's crazy. So, 30-day challenge at moderndaymystic.com will be the focal point. That email is live now, although I don't have access to it yet, but I'll have it by tomorrow. We'll get everything set up. And again, the planning phases, October is going to be about, getting this team together, planning out the stages of what we want to do. It's much bigger. It's becoming much bigger than what I originally envisioned, but that's just because that's the way the universe wants it. And, it doesn't matter if we reach 10 people or reach 10 million with this effort. It's just a way to make the world a little bit better. That's it. And, learning about your body, learning about your mind, learning about your spirit, and then energy work brought on by me. These four combinations, well, maybe three of them have been done in some fashion, but the fourth has never been interjected. And, I'm really at that point where I'm just exploding with ideas. This year on the MDM front has been completely R&D and product driven. I have never released even a fraction of what's coming out in the new line that's coming out before the end of the year is beautiful. This is just a precursor to what's coming next year, because the ideas just keep rolling. The universe is giving me exactly what I need to get these products to market, and help all of you guys. Does your energy work involve drinking water? Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. From the core. Will it be involved in this 30-day challenge? Absolutely. There's going to be a lot of tips and tricks I'm going to be teaching everyone about water. There's going to be a lot of sacred geometry to program the water for that day. There's going to be a lot of tips and tricks coming from these experts that we're bringing on board in the genre that they run in. It's going to be cool, folks. And I'll keep you guys updated. We'll have I'll have next couple days. I'll have the email list up, and you can just click on it and enter in your information. And once you get there, you're safe to. You'll let you know everything that's going on. I'll be doing a few more of these Facebook lives. A lot of them actually about progress. I'm all about progress, folks. I don't say I'm going to do something and then I don't do it. I'm a doer. That's what I'm here to do. And if I say this is going to happen, it's going to happen. And the universe wants it to happen. So that's just my buddy hanging out over my shoulder going, we're going to make it work. I want to make sure everyone in the team is comfortable with the pace that we're going to do this. I want to make sure it's highly polished, well organized, and just delivers an amazing, beautiful experience for all of you, because when the body, mind, and spirit are in alignment, everything just flows. That's all I got, folks. Who wants to play? Give me a thumbs up if you want to do a Source 5 activation. I want everybody to give me a thumbs up. All right, so that looks like everybody's listening. it, this this video is going to be on YouTube in probably about an hour after I close out. I would love for all of you to share the Facebook video and to share the YouTube video. Okay, this is the first attempt at communicating to all of you. I want everyone to be a family on this endeavor. I want everyone to feel like they're part of a team. And the cool thing is at the end of this challenge, I am going to personally be giving away a lot of product from the MDM team. Okay, software, workshops, HFA line. So there's going to be a lot of really cool prizes, and we'll provide you with a way to track your progress every day. If there's a day, and look, I'm going to be doing this too. I'm going to be like, I just had a whole pie. Well, maybe I had a slice, but you know, it's happening, and these are the first steps. And I've managed teams of people. I've been involved in very, very high level projects. I've been involved in complicated problems that are just simplified by breaking them down. But this isn't an I endeavor. This is a we endeavor. I want all of you involved on some level, and the team of experts are going to be bringing a collective experience to the table to share their knowledge, their wisdom, their techniques, their recipes, and all of their collective thoughts and information. And we're just going to put it into really cool videos and just deliver it to you guys in the January timeframe. But again, folks, I'm not releasing anything unless it's 100%, and that's where we're going with this. So again, please share the videos around this with everyone. In the next couple of days, I'll have the email address up and live, or the link where you can register for it. Once you're registered, you don't have to worry about it. All the information will be provided downstream through that link. I will be keeping you all informed intimately like this on how we are progressing with it. And the more people we can get involved in this, the better. I want this to just go absolutely scary viral on there, and especially with the experts that are jumping on board. So again, folks, if you know anyone that wants to get involved in this team, body, mind, and spirit, the body, we're looking for people that can come up with a 30-day workout program, dieting, exercise. The mind, people that are proficient in sharpening the mind. It could be a doctor, it could be anybody. And then of course the spirit, looking for possibly a Reiki master and a yoga master to teach what they know and what they've learned. And of course I'll be doing energy through sacred geometry, water, different body techniques, just ways of moving energy between your hands through your body. I have a lot to teach, and this is a great way of getting it out, even though we're doing the MDM minutes for sure. So again, the team that's starting to assemble, once we have everyone together in the next week, I'll be introducing them to all of you. Share the Facebook Live, share the YouTube video, which I'll put up today or tomorrow. I don't understand putting the link in the queue. So again, just reach out to who you know. 30-day challenge at moderndaymystic.com is what we want. And that's all I got, folks. Good night. Peace out.